Hey, it's Mully. We've got a lot of market information going on heading into the last couple months of 2025 here. So, how is the market? That's a question we always get. Well, it depends. It depends on if you're a buyer or you're a seller, what your goals are. So, if you're a buyer right now, the market is actually pretty darn good. This is the best buying window we have seen in a decade, hands down. I mean, you've got the most negotiable sellers we've seen in over a decade. You've got opportunities to buy your interest rate down. Rates have actually come down to a 3-year low here. So, I mean, all things are lining up to be a really good time to buy. That's not going to stick around forever. So, I'll get back to that in a minute. If you're a seller right now, it might sound like, wow, it's a terrible time to sell. Not actually the case. If your home is priced appropriately for the market, maybe even just a hair under, I mean a hair, like a percent or two under what we think it should sell for, you're probably going to sell and pretty quickly because buyers are ready. They are writing offers. We've actually seen an increase in number of contracts heading into the fall, which this time of year is usually when you start to see number of sales and contracts on the decline. We're actually seeing that increase heading into fall. There's two reasons for that. One is there's a lot of inventory. Lots of homes are for sale, so buyers feel like they've got options and they're excited to get out and shop after years of low inventory and no options. And secondly, is buyers are starting to catch on that this is a buyer's window and they're jumping into the market because they want to beat the rush when the market really bounces back and wakes up, possibly in 2026. Lots of buyers are going to come back to the market. So the savvy buyers are jumping in now. That's why we're seeing an increase in contracts heading into fall, I think. So where are interest rates? Mortgage rates are in the low sixes. You can get anywhere from 6% to 6.25%, but lots of buyers are still buying down the rate and we're getting the sellers to pay for that. So talk to us about that. I mean, we just had a buyer close last week down in the 5.5% mortgage rate area. And we've also got some new construction incentives. We just had a buyer close at 4.75%. So you're not locked in to a high mortgage rate right now. We've got a lot of options to get that down. Where are the opportunities in the market? Right now, there's a few opportunities. One is if you have a home to sell in order to buy your next home. Like I said, there's a lot of negotiable sellers right now. They'll probably look at your offer contingent on selling your home, so we can get that done for you. First-time home buyers. This is honestly the best time for first-time home buyers. Like I said, we've seen in probably a decade. Sure, rates are a little bit higher, but we can buy those rates down, get your monthly payment where you need to be. And sellers are so motivated right now to make a deal. So they're willing to give you repairs, give you money for updates, give you an interest rate buy down, give you a good price. We just closed on one this week with a buyer. We got $75,000 off list price. I mean, literally $75,000 off the listed price. So if you're a buyer and you're sitting there like scared of the sticker prices, sticker price is not sale price, guys. Like, let's go see the home. Let's make offers. I guarantee you we can find a motivated seller willing to do a deal, and you can get a nice discounted deal right now, especially for a first-time home buyer. New construction, huge opportunity in new construction. Lots of builders have built a lot of homes and they're not selling them too fast. So they're motivated to move these. This is where you're seeing legitimately builders offering $40,000 at closing or an interest rate locked at 4% for life. These are huge incentives. So talk to us about new construction. There's a bunch of new great communities, Northern Colorado, that we can take a look at. So my advice is if you're thinking about scoring in this buying window that we have, it's not going to be open forever. Fed is already talking about, cutting their Fed rate more this year to end 2025. I think mortgage rates will continue to drift down in 2026. And the buying window will close, especially in Front Range, Colorado. There's so much buyer demand. It hasn't gone away, guys. Like, people still want to buy and they still want to move. So as soon as it feels safer or more stable, all those buyers are going to come back to the market. We're going to be back to price increases on homes. You won't have as much negotiating power. So now's your time. Let's talk. Hit us up. We can run numbers on your specific situation and get you into the home you love at a great monthly payment. All right, we'll see you out there.